Hey everybody, this is Ted Drozdowski, Senior Editor of Premier Guitar, and we are here at the NAMM show in Anaheim, California. It's the 2020 Winter NAMM, and it's a really big show. We're here on the first day. It's just getting going, and it's already cooking really well. And it's my pleasure to be here with Jim DeCola, who is a master luthier at Gibson, and he's going to tell us about, well, first we're going to talk about some Les Paul special tributes, aren't we? Yes. Jim, good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, Ted. Yeah, I'm here to show you the Les Paul special tributes. These are new for this year. So basically it's a more affordable version of the Les Paul Special that we are also doing our original series, but now we're offering this in the modern series. It's available in 4 colors. We have a ebony satin, vintage cherry satin, natural walnut satin, and a worn white satin. And all 4 colors are available with your choice of either 2 humbucking pickups or 2 classic P90s. And the humbucking pickups are 2 of our classic 490s, so we have the 490R and the 490T pickups. So rock solid stage performance at an affordable price.
Excellent. What is the affordable price?
$9.99 street price.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You can get a Les Paul Special in your hands for $9.99.
Yeah, and it's solid mahogany, maple neck, which is very rigid, and it's more affordable. So maple neck and rosewood fingerboard, wraparound compensated bridge, classic 2-volume, 2-tone, switchcraft toggle, switchcraft jack, and then the butterbean Clouson style tuners.
And was there a particular guitar that served as the model for this series?
Well, I do have a 57 TV that we used as kind of a guide for our original series, and we use that for our neck profile and then the TV color on that original series guitar too.
Excellent. And they've got medium jumbo frets?
Yes, medium jumbo frets, rosewood fingerboard, and Graphtec nut.
Excellent. What's under the hood in terms of capacitors and?
It is quick connect on this guitar to help maintain that price point, but they're classic CTS pots. They have the vintage taper, which we did in the 50s, so they're all 500K all around. And as I said earlier, switchcraft jack, switchcraft toggle. So it's the same performance that we have in any of our original series hand-wired, but it's in a quick connect scenario.
Excellent. Well, why don't we hear one of those guitars?
Great.
And Jim, let's talk about these 2 other entries from Gibson USA this year. We've got a Classic White Series Flying V and an Explorer.
Yeah, we have the 70s Explorer and V. So it's a tribute to the models that we did from that era, and done in classic white, which was very iconic from that time period. We hadn't done it in quite a while, so we decided to reintroduce it, but we added some new pickups. At the time we're just using our stock, T-top humbuckers, but we decided to make it a little bit more muscular. So we have this new 70s tribute pickup, we're calling it. So it's an Alnico 5 loaded pickup, calibrated neck and bridge. They're higher wind pickup, so it's like 16K in the neck and 14K in the bridge, which is, a lot of people think that's an indication of the actual output because they're 2 different gauge wires. The bridge pickup is hotter, and it's a very tight, with both pickups, they were intended to be a higher output and tighter focused tone. So it's great for that hard rock and metal sound that was coming on the scene during that era.
And you guys are winding these at the factory in Nashville?
Yes, these are done at our factory in Nashville, and classic P90 construction. Sorry. Classic humbucking construction, done right in our plant with all the rest of our pickups.
Excellent. Yeah, I've been through the plant several times, and it's just a fascinating place. I really love it in there.
Yeah. And then as far as the tone woods we're using, classic mahogany for the body, mahogany for the neck, rosewood for the fingerboard, and then we added white binding to the fingerboard, and that kind of sets it off and dresses it up.
Nice. And what kind of tuners are on this?
We're using mini Grover tuners on the Explorer, and then we're using the standard size Grover kidneys on the Flying V.
On the Flying V. Okay. Can we take a close look at the V too?
Absolutely.
I'm assuming it's also a mahogany body.
Yes. Mahogany body, mahogany neck, rosewood fingerboard, and white binding, just like the Explorer. And then, as I said, the standard size Grover kidney tuners, and the same pickups. And in this case, they're mounted on the pick guard, but as they were done in that era, we're using the mounting rings. So some of the Vs, the pickups were mounted directly in the pick guard, but during this era, they had the mounting rings on top. And so that's how we did it for this model. And the added benefit there, too, is now the pickups, because the mounting rings angled, are parallel with the top of the string, so that's another benefit as well.
Well, cool. And what triggered the effort to reissue these particular guitars?
We had a lot of people asking for them, and it's kind of funny how we'll do a brand from years past or a model, and people will ask for it over a period of time, and maybe one guy at a store says, hey, my buddy has one of these, why don't you make that? And then maybe that salesman talks to another salesman, and before you know it, we have a lot of input requesting that. So that's what brought it on.
So it becomes kind of a tipping point.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Well, Jim, I guess we're going to listen to this one too. Wouldn't that be cool?
Absolutely. Yeah,
great.
We love you to hear it.
Fantastic. We love to hear it. Right. And we've been visiting with Gibson USA here. Oh, keep going. All right. And we've been visiting. Sorry, man, that cracked me up. And we've been visiting with Gibson USA here at the NAMM show. For more information on Gibson products, other guitars, everything we can possibly turn up, keep tuning into PremierGuitar.com this week. Check it out. Visit us. Have a great time. Bye-bye.